Hey YouTube, here we are again with another Pokemon TCG live video. And finally, we have the release of the Mega Venusaur EX. Definitely a card I've been looking forward to. Really just more out of nostalgia than anything else. But yeah, built a deck around him. It's not anything crazy. It's definitely taking a bit of inspiration from things I've seen. Some other people run, kind of going with the Meganium to help kind of boost the grass energy, the Ogerpon EX just to kind of be able to spam that energy out onto the field. I'm running a little bit more in terms of energy than some other decks I've seen, just because I kind of really want to utilize Ogerpon as much as possible as the primary source of drawing, along with things like Bug Catching Set and our Lily's Determination. Another card that I'm running that probably we're not seeing a lot of right now is Zerosix Machinations. I don't know how to say his first name, but just to kind of throw in some disruption and kind of sticking with some of the other decks that we've been running with the handheld fan. I really like how this card plays into some bulkier Pokemon, just being able to kind of disrupt your opponent and, you know, kind of mess up their entire game plan. You know, they swing into our Mega Venusaur, he's able to reallocate their energy, and once they're kind of off balance, we're able to just kind of sustain, especially with the 30 healing that Mega Venusaur gets. It's not a lot. I did try running variants of this deck with things like Leftovers and the new Shuckle that also lets you heal your Pokemon. So that is something I was testing out a little bit. So with the new Shuckle, as long as it has a grass energy on it, you can heal one of your Pokemon for 30. So 30, another 30 from the Mega Venusaur, and then the 20 from Leftovers. You're healing about 80 HP per turn. So it did okay. I just don't like how Shuckle just kind of was a dead card in certain situations. So I swapped him out for a Bedu and the Celebi. So the new Celebi from the set 2 lets you search up to 3 cards of any combination of grass Pokemon and a stadium. So presumably if you're just missing like your Ivysaur or your Mega Venusaur or something of that nature, you're able to search out with Celebi along with the Forest of Vitality. So it's a really good turn 1 kind of card. Other than that, it doesn't have much utility, unfortunately. But yeah, so that's pretty much the deck. Feel free to kind of, you know, pause and just kind of see my setup. I do have the maximum belt on here. Probably not the best A spec to be running with this, but I just like being able to swing for 29 damage to take things out like Gholdengo in one hit or some other bulkier Pokemon. But yeah, like I've said in the past, I'm not an expert at this game. If you're here to watch somebody competent, you're in the wrong place. I'm just here for play for fun and just kind of, you know, learn the game a little better. So but yeah, let's go ahead and jump into ranked and see how we do today. So I guess let me know down in the comment section if there is a Mega Pokemon you want me to build a deck around. If you've been keeping up with my pack opening videos, we've been able to snag a couple of the Mega Absols. I know that it seems like the consensus is that that's not one of the better megas for the set, although it does have that instant KO attack. You definitely have to pair with like Monkey Dory or things of that nature to kind of make it work. But let me know what megas you want me to try and experiment deck wise with. I'll see what I'm able to kind of put together. But yeah, let me know what kind of decks you guys are running. Is there a mega that you're running with that you've had some success with some decks? Maybe something I can try and see. Oh, yep. So we're going up against a Mega Lucario deck right away. So not too surprised if I'm honest. Let's go ahead and get our Ogerpon out. And I'm not going to be able to attack turn 1, which is a little disappointing, but hey, it is what it is. Go ahead and get our Ogerpon up and running. And I can't attack first turn, but it's okay. Yeah, they're going to have to try and get their trainer cards out of the way now before I lock them down with Badoo. This Lunatone Soul Rock combination has been a lot more problematic than I thought it was going to be, if I'm being honest. When I first kind of saw this card, I didn't think it was going to be anything too crazy, especially seeing as how you have to pair it with Soul Rock. But it definitely seems like it's being more of a menace than I initially would have thought. Yep, you can only use it once, my guy. But oh, he's trying to load him up. Let's see here. Well, he has two, so even if I were to KO one of them, it's not going to make a big deal. He still has the backup for the draw power. You know what? Let's just go ahead and get rid of that. Oh, you know what? That's a misplay. There was no reason for me to do that just because I can KO him in this next turn. I don't even want to run Earthen Vessel right now because I'm just gonna Lily. Okay, I'm fine with that. Let's go ahead and get another one on here. That's Lily's Determination. Okay, now see, that's a pretty good... what am I missing here? Let's get both of these. Let's see, can we snag our second Ogerpon? No, but we can get Armaganium for next turn. I don't want a Bug Catcher again. I think that's kind of pointless if I'm being honest. Let's go ahead and Itchy Pollen just until we're done setting up. I could have switched out right there to Ogerpon and gotten the knockout on his Lunatone, but I don't really think that's the play right now because then it frees up his hand to use something. Yup, there we go. So there goes the Mega Lucario. The Hyper Rare too at that. That's pretty cool actually. Let's see what we can draw. Crushing Hammer again. Okay. Let's go ahead and evolve. Evolve. Get our Venusaur up and running. Do we want to Lily's Determination now? I guess it doesn't hurt, honestly. Because we really need our forest. Oh, that's gonna help quite a bit, honestly. And I'm gonna go ahead and put my fan on here. So let's keep locking him down. Again, I don't want him to be able to do anything right now. And next turn, I'm gonna be able to get my Mega Venusaur in play, swap him in, and start being able to do some damage. Yep. So they're kind of locked down. I don't really know what it is that they're waiting on. Oh, a little too late, but okay, I'll take it. Do this. Let's go ahead and buddy. Can I get another Bulbasaur? Can. And let's go ahead and get ourselves another Venusaur. Let's retreat out into our Mega and start taking some prizes. So I'm hitting for 480. Mega Lucario is not weak to my Venusaur. But that's fine because honestly, Ogerpon can one-shot him, I think, at this point. He's only got 4 cards in hand. He might be able to start getting some draw power in. Boss's Order. Okay, well that's a little bit of a problem. He's gonna go for my Meganium. That would be the smart play, honestly. Meganium, force him out. But then not really, because I can just reallocate energy with Mega Venusaur. So that's one of the strongest things about this deck. You can try and move some of my Pokemon around, but as long as I have Mega Venusaur in the backline, I'm able to move around and manipulate the energy as I need it. So it's really not as detrimental as you would think it is. I am gonna have to burn 2 energy. Oh. Maybe not. Okay. I guess we'll do this. I don't really need 7 energy on my Ogerpon, so I'm not really concerned about having to do that. Yep, let's go ahead and retreat. And let's go ahead and swing. So he's getting himself in a very dangerous position because once I'm down to 3 prizes, his Mega Lucario is just going to be a hindrance. So even as it is now, he's going to be able to hit me for 130. Ogerpon can come in and take the knockout right here. Okay. Yeah, it looks like there's not much more that can be done for him. I'm just going to go ahead and put another basic energy on here just to get something out of here, but it doesn't really look like I need to. Okay, and now he's in one-shot territory. If he brings in his Mega Lucario, which is his primary hitter, I just win the game at this point. So I'm not really sure what happened with my opponent. I don't know if he just had a really bad hand or if my Bedu was just able to lock him down long enough for me to get set up. Kind of hard to tell, but it is what it is. I definitely misplayed in the very beginning. No need for me to Crushing Hammer when I had the KO. That was just completely unnecessary on my part. Yep, go ahead and hit me with the Aura Jab. Okay, and I'm just gonna throw that back there. Yep, so see now he doesn't have a fighting energy on him. Doesn't matter. Yep. Alright, that was a pretty good showing. Again, I do feel a little bad for my opponent. It doesn't seem like they just had any kind of answer whatsoever. But hey, that's just how it works sometimes, unfortunately. So, but oh, we were able to level up, and we're actually almost at Gardevoir. Love to see it. So a little bit behind the scenes, I guess. I have myself a new kind of I've repositioned my mic. I don't know if the audio is any clearer or if it's helping at all or if anybody can even notice, but just doing little things every single day to kind of try and improve my my videos. Again, I'm still very new to all of this. Video editing is not something I've ever, you know, delve into up until now. So, you know, it's definitely a bit of a learning curve, especially just given the time restraints. you know, I only have so many hours in the day to kind of dedicate to this. This is just kind of a side project of mine. It's not something, you know, I'm not looking to make it big on here or anything like that. It's just kind of, hey, this is a way for me to enjoy my hobby and at the same time kind of develop a little more, just build a skill, learn how to do something new. So that's really about it. Razor Leaf. I should have lilies. I don't know why I didn't. Oh man, I really left myself open there, didn't I? Yep. I should have Lily's Determination. I really messed up there. I don't know why I thought it was still turn 1. Huh. The jet energy. Oh, he's gonna bring something out. Okay, I'm waiting. Did they not draw anything? Oh, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, this is looking pretty bad for me right now. Let's just go ahead and evolve to cure ourselves. Grab ourselves. See if we can draw into anything. Ooh, another ogre pawn. Okay, I'll take it. Bug catching set. Let's go with that. Lily's Determination. Ooh, okay, perfect. Oh, nope, I can't use it yet. Hate to see it. No, I don't want to waste it on him. I'd like to retreat if I'm honest. Just let me put down my second Bulbasaur. Oh, they're actually weak to grass? Oh, that's interesting. I did not know Brute Bonnet was weak to grass. I could have won had I just had something better to hit them with. Yeah. Disappointing. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, I'm gonna get the free knockout on this guy. Let's go Ivysaur, Peter Dance. What can we get? Crushing Hammer, okay. Bug catching set. Might as well. I can't Evo. Oh, I can. Let's see what they get rid of. You gotta get rid of 4 things. I know this is definitely a card a lot of people aren't expecting right now. I just feel that with the amount of draw power so many decks have right now, doing something like this where you just completely get rid of their hand, where you're not shuffling it back into their deck, you're not letting them keep those resources, right? Like you are dismantling their resources on a level. So let's retreat. Get an ogre pawn out there. And yeah, let's just swing for this. Oh, another one. Nice. Okay, Unsparse, Rare Candy. Are they going to be able to poison? Because that's going to matter a lot, honestly. Oh, we got ourselves a concede, yeah. All right, that's 2 for 2. We're looking pretty good right now, honestly. What challenge did I get? Oh, this one. Collect all. Yep. I'll look at that stuff later. I don't like checking my prizes in the middle of a recording, but we've been going pretty quickly, honestly. 2 matches in, and we're barely at the 20-minute mark. This is going by really quick. I'm probably going to be making a couple more videos of this deck or some variants of it, just because I want to get as much mileage as I can out of, I guess, my Mega Venusaur experience. I do feel like this content maybe would do better on a platform like Twitch, or let's see here. No, I don't want to go first. I have streamed in the past. I haven't streamed anything recently. More so just out of not being able to find the time to really sit down and feel comfortable about turning on my stream. So, ooh, what's this? Mimikyu. Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by your opponent's Pokemon EXs or Vs. Okay, so that's a pretty good counter to this deck, if I'm honest. Although Bayleaf and them kind of take care of that problem. Yeah, let's get this. No, I don't want to attach an energy to him because I needed the draw power from my Ogre Pawn. So let's just end our turn. A little unfortunate, honestly. Put 2 damage counters on each of your opponent's Pokemon. Oh, that's a problem. I'm okay with that. Now I regret not putting the energy on my Bulbasaur. Could have just healed through this this attack. Wait, wow, did they not draw into any energy? Are they out of their psychic energy? Wow. Oof, that is pretty good card, honestly. Evo. That's Bugcatcher first. Let's grab 2 energy. I really need a Lily's Determination here or something. Buddy Puffin. Oh, my Celebi is in. That's unfortunate. And is damaged by an attack. I don't know if this is gonna work, honestly. If I'm being honest here. And just end my turn now. Next turn I'll be able to put an energy on Ivysaur, retreat him for Ogre Pawn, and then swing. to try and knock out this Uxie. But I'm in a really bad spot right now. There goes the Fez. I should Earthen Vessel just to thin the deck. Should honestly have done it last turn. What do you do? This attack does 10 more damage for each damage counter on all of your opponent's Pokemon. Wow, okay. That's... yeah, they're really trying to mess me up right now. If they really think I'm not just about to put them to sleep. This is so problematic. How am I not drawing into any of my draw power right now? And they get the wake up. I'm completely locked down. Wish I had a Lily's Determination right now. Oh, well, there went my Toadstool. I feel like I have to go in with my Ogre Pawn, right? Or let's just go in with Ivysaur. There goes a bug catching set. There we go. Hate to see this guy in so late. Guess let's grab our Ivysaur as well. Huh. I forgot I didn't fully evolve my Chikorita yet. I'm guessing they're gonna send in this the Mimikyu next. Yep. I'm gonna be interested to see if handheld fan works here. I'm trying to think of what the best move to do here is, because I could Badoo and start unlocking their Mimikyu until the 400 combination. Yeah, he's got Azelf up and running. That thing's gonna be a problem. There we go. Okay, perfect. Yep, 100 damage. Go with you. Let's, I guess, put Badoo down. That's Lily's determination. That's what we like to see. Let's get rid of this. Evolve. I don't want to do that just yet. Cedar Dance. There we go. And how hard do you hit? 140? Oh, wow. Okay, they just surrendered? I feel like my opponent had a pretty good chance still, honestly. I don't really know why they surrendered there. I'll take the free win, I guess, but all right. I genuinely feel like they had a chance. I feel like they had a shot to come back, but we're doing really good on time for this video, so I'm gonna just go ahead and run one more. That's 3 for 3 right now with the Mega Venusaur deck. Again, I know this is not 1 for 1 kind of what people are running, but it's working out pretty well so far, honestly. Judging by like their deck box and everything, I'm wondering if this is about to be a mirror match. Funny enough, I haven't actually gone up against too many Mega Venusaur decks, so I guess I'd be interested to see. Yep, this is looking like a Mega Venusaur. Wally's Compassion is a card I really need to consider putting in this deck. It just goes really, really well with the Mega Venusaur, kind of healing him up. Yep, there goes the Ogerpon. Triple Ogerpon. Yeah, this is really gonna become a match of attrition here. I'm gonna hold off on using Zoroskis Machinations until I see they have a pretty decent sized hand, just to kind of help disrupt their plans. Part of me really wants to go into a Badoo or a Celebi. I guess let's just go with Teal Mask Ogerpon for now. There goes a Lily's Determination. Yeah, let's Crushing Hammer this Grass Energy. That way next turn they're not able to set up. Do I want to put down a Force of Vitality? Not just yet, because it's going to help my opponent too. Go ahead and Lily's Determination. Okay, let's second buddy. Go ahead and retreat. Get Badu out there. Start trying to stun him. I know he has the draw power with Ogerpon, but I mean, anything we can do to kind of disrupt them, the better. And at this point, if they play down a Force of Vitality, it's only going to hurt them. Okay, love to see it, love to see it. I'm going to be able to lock down their discard pile. Okay, they got the Ivysaur. So do we. Anything else? Nothing else. Okay. Got ourselves a bug catching set. Let's go ahead and Evo. Okay. I don't think right now is the time to use that. Let's bug catcher. Get ourselves our Mega Venusaur. Crushing Hammer again. Nope, we messed up. Let's attach the energy here. I have to Lily's Determination. I should have just not used my bug catcher. Okay, here we go. Let's start taking some prizes. I'm bringing out the teal mask. I mean, at this point, if he has the Mega Venusaur, he has the Mega Venusaur. There's not much I can do about that. Oof. A whiff on the second bug catcher set. Hate to see it. Okay. Because he can teal mask again. Yep. Bring out Venusaur, attach an energy, and then move everything to Ogerpon. Yep. And then, but the problem with that is that once I knock out his Ogerpon, he's not going to have any grass energy left. Fez, okay, go ahead and draw 3. See, and this is the kind of scenario I've been waiting for Xavier or whatever the Machinations card is, because he's trying to get his playmakers in hand, and the easier it is to disrupt that, the better. And see, if I had my handheld fan, I could reallocate some of his energy to his Fez. Because it doesn't seem like he's running as many grass energies as I am. And did he already play a trainer this turn? I don't think so, right? The Iono wasn't this turn, was it? No, so he still has a boss's order. He can still try and do something. Yep, he's gonna move the energy. Lily's Determination, he's gonna draw for 8. Move the energy, that's fine. He doesn't have the full Evo. So yeah, you're still gonna hit me for a bit, but it's not gonna be enough. And then I'm gonna be down to 2 prizes. And if I can get a second Mega Venusaur out on the field, he doesn't have much at that point. Yeah, you don't have enough damage to KO me. And at this point, I can start powering up my Steel Mask to kind of counter his Mega Venusaur. Oh, he's moving the energy somewhere else now? Does he realize that he's not going to be able to? Yeah, he realizes he doesn't have the KO. Yeah, okay, so is he going to retreat? He's going to retreat for one of his single prizers, which is fine because he needs to realize that his Mega Venusaur is his biggest weakness right now. Once I go down to just needing 3 prizes, Ogerpon can come in and take the win. Got my Celebi. I'm gonna go ahead and just put another energy here. I'm going to Crushing Hammer. I understand this probably won't do a lot, but hey, you know what? I feel like just disrupting him is enough. So let me Lily's Determination. See if I can get the rest of my Venusaur line here. I can't. I'm okay with that though. Got another handheld fan. So yeah, he brings in his Venusaur. Even if he hits me, I'm going to reallocate that, his grass energy to his Pheasantipity. So, which doesn't really matter. His Mega Venusaur can reallocate his energies any way they want. Bug catcher set, yep. Oh, what I wouldn't do for Xavier's Machination right now. There goes the Meganium. So see, this is gonna hurt. This is definitely gonna hurt. And without having my second Mega Venusaur up and running, I'm not gonna be able to move my energy around to my Teal Mask the way I want to. This doesn't stack, does it? The effect does not stack, yeah. So, I mean, the fact of the matter is I have way more energy than he does at this point. 2, 3, 4. That's going to be 120, 150, 390. Why is it hitting for so hard? Oh, to both Pokemon. Ah, that's why this is hitting for such crazy damage. Let's get another Teal Mask out. Gonna go ahead and Teeter Dance. Celebi, not what I'm looking for here. Ivysaur, that's one of them. Go ahead and attach another energy here. Throw a handheld fan here. And let's hit for 450. We have the bug catcher set. So I think he only had 3 energy and he was able to KO me. 3 or 4 energies, so that means I should be able to KO with my own Steel Mask Ogerpon against his Mega Venusaur. So... And I don't have my Mega on the field, so he can't 3-prize me. Yeah, I think that's it. I think, unfortunately for my opponent, I think he's losing this mirror match. Yeah, I don't see what they can do right now. Having double Meganium on both sides is a double-edged sword for my opponent. Because then essentially he's going to have 2 energy. Yeah, no, it's definitely one of those situations where it's too much of a good thing, right? It's just, there's so many grass energies out on the field right now. If you're trying to deck yourself out, you can go ahead and do so. If anything, Iono probably would have saved you next turn. Yeah, as crazy as it sounds, the Iono might have saved them. Because there's a chance I wouldn't have drawn into my grass energy for Ogerpon. I mean, I could have got my bug catching set. I could, well, no, because all this would have gone to the bottom of my deck. How many more Lily's Determinations? I'd only have 1 more Lily's Determination. Yeah, no. I think my opponent might have thrown. I think they're panicking. Because at the end of the day, he had the setup. He's got double Mega Venusaurs. I really hate that it's forcing me to do this. I could have really used that energy on Teal Mask. I could for BM just play my Savior's Machination, but honestly, I don't think right now is really the time for it. I will play that though. Exactly 380. Wow, my maximum belt came in clutch. Hold on. I would not have killed. I would not have killed otherwise. Wow, I genuinely feel bad again. Maximum belt for the win. I guess I shouldn't have doubted my A spec, honestly. But alright, that's gonna be it for today's video. Let me know what you think of my Mega Venusaur deck. We'll keep trying it. We'll see how far I can take us on the ladder. And if you have a deck that you want me to try out, let me know. And until then, I'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye.